scientists, and welcome back to another exciting adventure here with me at the Mad Science Lab. Today, we're going to explore some of the most unusual and amazing plants in the world. These plants are different from the other ones we usually see in our gardens or at the park. They have special tricks and surprises that make them stand out. Some of these plants eat bugs. Some look like stones, and others can even move on their own. We're going to learn about 5 very special plants that do the things you might not expect plants do. Each one is unique and has its own way of surviving in nature. We'll do a lot of fun activities to help us understand how these unusual plants work. Get ready to dive into a wonderful world of weird and wild plants. If you're ready to go on this crazy cool adventure with me, I'm definitely ready. Let's go! Okay, so let's explore the plant, the Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap is a plant that eats bugs. It has special leaves that snap shut when an insect inserts them or touches them, trapping that bug inside. The plant then digests the bug to get its nutrients, just like how we eat food to grow strong. The Venus flytrap is like a little green monster waiting patiently for its next meal. The plant lives in places where the soil doesn't have enough nutrients, so it has to catch bugs to help it survive. So let's make our very own Venus flytrap and demonstrate it catching some food. Okay, so let's make our very own Venus flytrap. Here's what you need. You'll need some white paper, 2 paper plates, some glue, green paint, and a brush, scissors, Google eyes, and then some bugs. So the very first thing that we're gonna do is paint our paper plates green. Let's start by painting them green and letting them dry, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now that I have the back of this one painted green, I'm gonna set it aside to dry and do the other one. Okay, so now that I have both of the paper plates green, let's set them both aside to dry and move on to the next step. Okay, so for the next step, we're going to be using this white paper to cut out some teeth. So all you want to do is just cut out a bunch of little triangles to make as the teeth. About this size. Okay, I'm gonna cut out a bunch more and then we're gonna come back and move on to the next step.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now that I have a bunch of teeth cut out and my paper plates are dry, the next step is take one of the paper plates and cut it right down the middle. Grab some scissors, and remember, when using sharp objects like scissors, have an adult with you just in case. Perfect. Now, let's take the other one, place it green side down, and take the 2 halves and glue them on top of the other one, just like this. So let's start with one. So I'm just gonna take some glue along all of the edges here. All right, now I'm gonna set it on top of this plate, making sure all of the edges line up. While that dries, let's do the other side. The same thing, we're gonna be adding glue all around the edges. And let's place this one on the other side. So right now, it looks like we have a half white, half green plate. Now when we add this one, it's gonna look like we have a whole nother green plate on the side here. All right, now we need to let this dry so that the plates stay together. So let's wait for just a few moments. So once yours has fully dried, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the middle where these 2 meet, right here, and we're gonna flip that down to where we have the full plate, and we're going to fold the full plate where that line is. So we should see white, and there should be an opening where these 2 are. And now what we're going to do is take our teeth and glue them on the tops and bottom of the mouth here. You see where we're going with this? I'm going to be using my hot glue gun for this part, but if you decide to use a hot glue gun, make sure you have an adult nearby. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue. and start gluing all of these teeth into place. Once the teeth are fully dry, you can see it closes up and looks like the mouth of a Venus flytrap. The next thing that we need to do is add some eyes, of course. So on whichever side you decide is the top, go ahead and glue some eyes wherever you would like. And just like that, our puppet is complete. Now, this is how you use your puppet. You open up the back here and stick your thumb in the bottom and your forefingers in the top. And now you have your very own puppet. Now, let's see what happens when a bug walks into our trap. I have a bug. Toot, 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 toot. Oh no! Nom, nom, nom. And now my Venus flytrap closes up and starts to digest the bug. How cool is that? All right, you're gonna go over here because we have so much more to learn about different unusual plants. Let's go. All right, so the next plant we're gonna be talking about is called Mimosa pudica. This is a sensitive plant. It moves when you touch it. So when you gently tap on its leaves, they quickly fold up and droop, almost like the plant is kind of shy. So after a little while, the leaves open up again. This movement helps protect the plant from being eaten by other animals. So the sensitive plant's leaves close up to scare away anything that might try to munch on them. So let's watch this video and learn about the behavior of the Mimosa pudica.